Welcome to Crowd Europe. Minimum salary in the European Union, 2020 data, all countries. If you ever wanted to know what the minimum salary in the European Union countries is in 2020, you're at the right place. I had the same question as well, and I decided to investigate things thoroughly and share their results with you in this video. The main reason why I like to check out the minimum wage in a country before visiting or considering to relocate there or live longer there is that, at least in theory, it should be enough to provide you with the minimum amount of money needed to survive. In reality, things are a bit different, but the idea is that a country's cost of living is much lower if the minimum wage is €100 per month, while one with a €1,000 minimum wage is way more expensive. For a better understanding of how much is enough to live in a specific country, I have written an article on the average wages in the EU, so you should check that out as well if interested. Now, in 2020, the minimum wage in most countries in Europe has increased quite a bit. This is the case of countries like Austria, Cyprus, Denmark, Finland, Italy and Sweden. There is not minimum wage set here by the law, so I had to use estimates for these countries, following research I've done on places like Reddit, forums and friends I know living in some of these countries. Also, the minimum wages are changing constantly in the European Union countries in order to keep up with inflation and economic growth, but these values are researched and correct, in my opinion, for 2020. Have in mind that the numbers below are all in euros and are, to my best knowledge, net salary values, so the money you earn and get to use, not the amount that the employer pays. Also, not all countries in the EU are using the euro, so these estimates might vary a bit in reality when currency exchange fluctuations are in effect. But overall, these values should be as close to reality as possible. Now, with all these in mind, let's check out below the minimum salaries in the European Union per month, ranked from the highest to the lowest. 1. Luxembourg, €1,765. 2. Denmark, €1,600. 3. Sweden, €1,550. 4. Ireland, €1,550. They actually have an hourly wage set at €10.10 per hour starting February 2020. 5. Finland, €1,500. 6. Netherlands, €1,450. 7. France, €1,400. 9. Belgium, €1,215, varies based on regions, higher in Brussels and Wallonia and lower in Flanders. 10. Germany, €1,175. 11. Austria, €1,050. 12. Spain, €950. 13. Italy, €900. 14. Cyprus, €800. 15. Greece, €650. 16. Portugal, €635. 17. Slovenia, €620. 18. Malta, €570. 19. Estonia, €550. 20. Czechia, €470. 21. Slovakia, €460. 22. Croatia, €437. 23. Lithuania, €435. 24. Poland, €400. 25. Latvia, €370. 26. Hungary, €360. 27. Romania, €280. 28. Bulgaria, €250. Now, if we want to see what the average salary across the European Union, after doing the math we have this value. Average minimum salary in European Union, €825 per month. It's interesting to note that just 13 countries of the 28 earn more than the average salary throughout the Union, making it even more difficult, in my opinion, for all countries to agree upon a minimum that would be the same in all countries. However, this number is just for fun, as it doesn't really have any value when the lowest minimum salary, Bulgaria, is 7 times lower than the maximum minimum salary, Luxembourg. However, knowing the minimum values that I have listed above should be extremely helpful in showing which countries are the cheapest to live in the European Union and where you can expect to earn more for the same amount of work. This also does not mean that you would be able to live comfortably in Bulgaria with a budget of €250 per month, nor in Czechia on €500. However, as we go up the list, things get a bit easier. For example, living in France on a minimum salary gives you a better life than earning the minimum in the bottom 10 countries. The €950 per month in Spain or the €900 per month in Italy could also see you live a relatively decent life as well. What I am trying to say is that there are many things to consider when it comes to minimum salary in the EU and cost of living, and these absolutely minimum values should be looked at considering the big picture and estimates. But it is obvious that traveling to or moving to Poland, Hungary or Romania or any of the countries towards the bottom is a lot cheaper than visiting or moving to Luxembourg, Denmark or any of the top-ranked ones. Now these would be the minimum salaries in the countries in the European Union. If you live in one of these countries and you notice that the actual values that I have quoted are wrong, please let me know so that I can correct them ASAP. Share and subscribe channel for more news. Crowd Europe.